assistant manager, HR and admin for his group. I am working here since 2013, that means almost 10 years. Beside this, I am working with Buildtech consultancy last 1.5 years. If I will say, Buildtech is a genuine platform to learn industry practice. As a HR person, last 10 years I saw different type of practice here, like which is in some case misleading. But after working with Buildtech, experience to learn the actual HR practice. What should be the in HR module? What should HR people do with factory? All these things. I learned several things as a HR coordinator. Several things from this project. Like LTO concept, we work. Buildtech helps us to identify how to minimize the LTO and how to minimize the turnover, all these things. One important thing is through this project I have learned how to determine how to set the employees KPI, which is a major part of HR people. KPI, I have learned how to set the KPI and how to deal with a KPI based reporting system, and all I learned about manpower budgeting. Before that, whenever department from any functional department, we got requisition and started to recruit. But with a budgeted format, it's a cost-effective way to control the manpower of a industry. And another important thing is we prepared a manual, in which we define each and every task with process mapping, which is totally new for me, which is not only for me, for entire department. This is a new learning. Through a process mapping, I think it will be a good learning way. And another thing, it can visualize all the steps in a process through which we can get our target. Another thing is PMS system. PMS system, before Buildtech project, we follow manual PMS system, that is give a person A or B or C, no parameters existing there. But Buildtech, whenever Buildtech start work, they trained us about PMS system, performance management system. And it's a great tools of evaluation of. It's a great tools of any type of rewarding and promotion, increment. So I think in whole project, PMS system is one of the greatest learning for me, and also it's the greatest implementation for this company. Another thing, it's after Buildtech coming, it changes the visual scenery of the factory. It creates an environment like that anyone can get the information of what is going on the factory. It is through a storyboard. A storyboard delivers all the information what is going on here. So it's a good implementation for us, that if we can proper manage the storyboard, then we can have the update what is going on and what we have to do for further development. And another thing, we are working here, our lots of our colleagues working here, but they don't have in some case they don't have motivation. What will we do after 5 years? And Buildtech learned us how to create a career path, how when will a person will be manager, what will be a position after 5 years, we can draw a career path so that each and every employee can see his future and he can work with motivation. All these things, lots of things we learned from here. One another important thing, except beside the HR practice, there is some another practice. Buildtecks work with production, quality, store. All these I saw tremendously. They are a professional. They have the professionalism to deal with on-time delivery. They are working hardly to deal to comply all the compliance, and they are all to make the shipment on time. And one important thing which from the very beginning of the project which I observed, through this project we introduced a meeting culture like 3W meeting culture. Who will do this, when will do this, and this 3W culture is a tremendous culture of a meeting through which we can make accountability among the peoples. And one important thing, we have almost 13 factory, and as a sister concern of 4H group, 4H fashion needs to communicate with all other concern like fabric mill, elastics factory, carton factory, and all other warehouse, and most prominently with merchandiser and central store. So we have to create a smooth communication channel to make on-time delivery. And OSR culture is a greatest achievement of Buildtech that Buildtech implemented here. Through OSR culture, all the related parties aligned with in a single line, so they can remove all the barriers towards on-time shipment. One important issues in 4H fashions, before Buildtech works, the store was not so much organized. Now, as an HR person with responsibility, I can say that 4H fashions store is the one of the best store in entire the group. So it's the credit completely goes to Buildtech and all the employees who works with this project. So all these things I had to say about Buildtech. I will say it's a genuine platform to have to learn professionalism. It shows genuine way to how we can move with RNG sector. Thank you.